Yeah.
Okay. We'll do another Deputy Murphy, 6 minutes.
Just one area I want to pursue, and it's probably, I don't even know if this falls into potential liabilities, but I've raised this with you before in relation to Casement Aerodrome. I know, I mean, I have a list of like, it's premature deaths. I'm talking about pre-retirement age. Since 2019, we're looking at somebody 56, 51, 63, 55, 27, 55, 55, 62, 63, 55, 51, 38. You know, like, and I can go back to 1981 in terms of that age profile. Given it's not a gigantic employer, it is a standout in terms of premature deaths, which certainly puts a gigantic question mark for me, and I think for anyone else. I know the State Claims Agency went in and they carried out a safety management systems audit, certainly in 2010. Have they been repeated, and are there active claims in relation to Casement Aerodrome with the State Claims Agency at the moment?
Yeah. I presume that you're referring now, when you're talking about Casement Aerodrome, to the ones in the workshop, rather, because we've not lots, but we have other claims from Casement Aerodrome. Yeah, we have roughly, I think, about 10 cases, outstanding cases relating to the workshop there, and they're all cases which are, you know, have proceedings issued in them, and liability is an issue in those cases. And when I say it's an issue in those cases, we are currently going through all of our investigations, and there's some outstanding information that we require in the context of the management of those cases, which is the normal part of the investigation of those cases. So I'm very limited in what I can say to you about them.
I mean, in terms of preventative, you presumably continue to carry out audits. Have you done more than that audit in 2010?
I'm sure we have, Deputy, and I'm sorry that I don't have that information for you today. But I can, yes.
You might come back to I mean, where I've listed out the age of death in relation to particular individuals just since 2019, and I appreciate that's across the spectrum, but it's not a gigantic employer, if you like. There would be others who are living with conditions that, and again, there's a profile there of those conditions and a similarity with some of the conditions. I presume that is part of the cases that are active.
It most certainly is.
Right. Yeah. Okay. So. So you reckon that there's about 10 at this stage?
I think it's 10. Yeah.
And like, I mean, obviously, if something is active and it's, I understand that, but is there, you know, when was the first one of those initiated, or would you know that? Would you be able to give us a timeline even?
I'll have to come back to you on it.
I'd appreciate it if you would do that, because it's just one that. It's one that is on my desk constantly, and I would know a couple of more than a couple of people that would have been involved, and you know, so I mean, it's a standout one, and I think some of these things can be quite unusual in terms of workplace. That was the main issue.